Hello boys and girls, welcome to episode 4 for string instruments. Today we will talk about how to play along with our SmartMusic software online. Okay, I would have already gone over with you in class how to access this website, what the user password or username and passwords are, so we'll do that in class. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with the violins first. And well, let's go ahead and start with our rest position, if you remember from our last episode. So this is our resting position. We're just holding it. Okay, take your left hand, here we go. Grab the violin on the upper bout, right here, towards the bottom. Okay, position 1, position 2, and do it slowly so you don't drop it. And playing position. Here we go, here's our playing position. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hop over to our overhead camera so you can see me better. So here is our overhead camera right there. So I'm holding the violin with just the weight of my head and my shoulder. All right, let's go ahead and show you what we have on my computer here. And let's get some picture-in-picture. There you go, you can see me. So we're going to assume that you've already logged in to your SmartMusic and you already know how to, I'm going to turn that off, sorry about that, and that you already know how to access this second song, which is called Let's Play Open D. Okay, so here we go. We're going to play along. Now in here, all these notes that are colored in, they are called quarter notes, quarter notes. So quarter notes are worth 1 beat only, just 1 beat. All right, this little squiggly line is called a quarter rest, quarter rest. Quarter rest is worth 1 beat only. So what we're going to do is we're going to play D on the D string. If you remember from our previous episode, our D string is our 1, 2, 3, our third string right here. That is our D string. Okay, so here we go. We're going to hit the play button up here on top, and the computer is going to give us a 4-beat count off. It's going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we start plucking. So we are only going to pluck on the quarter notes, and on the quarter rest we do not pluck. So here we go. Allow me to demonstrate, please. See, it's that simple. It is that simple to play. Now, while we're plucking, there's another word for plucking. It's called pizzicato, pizzicato. So think pizza and cat. Think pizza cat, because pizzicato is spelled very close to pizza. So P-I-Z-Z-I and then C-A-T-O, cat with an O at the end. So think pizza cat. That would help you kind of memorize how to spell this word. So pizzicato. All right, so we're going to now do the exact same thing with the cello. So I'm going to go ahead and put my violin down, okay, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to make some changes over here on my computer. All right, there we go. And then we're going to do the same thing again. So we're going to go to my computer right now, and we're going to change it to the cello now. Notice right here it says violin right here. Well, I'm going to hit the drop down menu. I'm going to click on cello, and we're going to let the computer just load, do its magic. There you go, and there is our cello. Let's get some picture in picture. So here we go. Here's our picture in picture. All right, so here we go. Here's my cello. If you remember also from our episode 2 for the cellos, you're going to go ahead and rest the upper bout on your chest. You're going to turn the cello just a little bit like this. And then for now, you can rest your left hand on the upper bout. So not on this side, but on this side, because this side would just feel really weird, right? This side feels more natural. So, and we're going to pluck on the D string. So the same thing again, much like that of the violin. Every time you see a quarter note, we're going to pluck. Except this quarter note is D. They even tell you the letter. So you're going to pluck on the open string. Open string just means we're not touching up here with this hand. No touching. So just the string itself. So that would be our D string. So D string, a quick review for my cellos, is string number 2. So this is string number 1, string number 2. This is our D string. Okay? So here we go. I'm going to get ready and we're going to reset the counter back at the front and we're going to hit play. So here we go. Oops. Let's do that again. There you go. Now, let's move a couple of exercises down. So here we go. So we're at number 2 right now. I'm going to go to the next song, number 3. Number 3 is called Let's Play Open A. So here we go. Open A. Let's let it load and here we go. Now this one, it says A, which is the A string. So if you remember, A strings for the cello is string number 1. That's A string. For the violin, your A string is 1, 2, string number 2. That one is your A string. So I'll demonstrate the cello for right now. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and hit the play button. See, it's that easy. It's very fun. And you can press play and over again as you practice so you get better at plucking. So I'm going to do it once, but I'm going to do it with the violin this time. So here we go. So here is my violin right here. So this time we'll show camera 1's view right here so you can see it from right here. So if you remember for violins for right now, we're just going to take your left hand and hold the upper bout. It's actually kind of the same as if you're holding the cello right here on this side. So remember the cello players, they hold their hands right here. Same idea, just that you're turning it and you're holding it this way. Okay, remember to use the weight of your head, please. So here we go. Let me press play and then we'll get started. Oh, but wait. I have to change it over to the violin. So I have to load up the violin page. There we go. Let's go ahead and let that load. And here's my violin page. So here we go. There you go, and now you're just jamming along right here. So remember, both for the cello and the violin players, when we pluck, when we do our pizzicato or pizza cat, put away your pinky, ring finger, and middle finger. Remember that, okay? And for the violins, your thumb goes over here at the bottom of the fingerboard, right? So that's for the violin. Same thing with the cellos. The cellos, your thumb goes at the bottom of the fingerboard. Don't go to the top right over here, okay? Well, that is great. So with that being said, now you can play number 2 through number 10 in your book because all these songs in there only uses these 2 strings, either a D string or an A string, right? So have fun and practice away, and see you next time.